Hey peeps, it's me Kay. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're already a subscriber. So I have two journals to share with you today. They are I guess like vintage farm themed, I guess you can call them. They are very similar except for the covers, obviously. The papers on the inside are from two of the same paper pads, just some of them are different, obviously. But I will be listing them together. They are one signature, fabric covered. Yeah, all right. I think that's all I had to say. But I will flip through this one and take all the things out, and then I will do music for the other one, okay? So, like I said, they are one signature, fabric covered. If you've never seen any of my videos before, I usually, if the fabric is a thinner fabric, I usually put a felt underneath before I put the fabric. And so it gives it a nice like cushiony feel. I just like it like that. So this fabric, both fabrics, I believe I got from Katie, who is Katie Tribe of 5. She has sales on vintage things on her YouTube channel. I will have her linked below. So I believe both of these came from her, if I'm not mistaken. So as always, I stitched around. They have these book corners. I have some seam binding that I tied through here. So this is not adhered. It's adhered down, but there's a space in the middle. If you want to change your closure, you can do that. I just wanted you to have the option to change it out if you wanted to. So this piece of fabric here came from a kit that I got from Katie. So I have that here. This is some of my recycled jeans that I made a ruffle with. My favorite eyelet lace and a burlap flower and a button and just some twine. And then these came from Katie as well. I don't know what they are, but they are super cute and just remind me of farm. This one looks like it's starting to like turn a little bit because I thought it was a smudge, but it doesn't come off. So I think that's just how it was. And then these safety pins I alcohol inked a long time ago. I think that's it for the cover. Yeah. And I just put some wooden beads on the ends of the seam binding. So I used a paper kit from Simple Stories. Oh goodness, I knew I wasn't going to remember the name of it. I will try to remember to put the name, and if I can find a link to it. I think it's called Vintage Garden. No, Vintage Farm. I don't know. Sorry, can't remember. But I used a Simple Stories kit. I know of the Simple Stories. I also used some paper from a paper pad that I got either from Hobby Lobby or Joann's a long time ago when my bestie did some shopping for me. I don't remember the name, but again, if I find it, I will link everything. And the digital kit, I use a few different digital kits from Ljbinstaprints, but they're all from pretty much all the ephemera. Unless it's from the collection, it's from that kit. So I'll try to remember all of them and link them down below as well. I'm going to try to make this quick because I am so hot because I turned off my AC because it's really loud. So yeah, so I did like a diagonal pocket. This is from the ephemera kit from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. So I just made it a pocket and added some lace. This is from the Simple Stories. These large tags. I love these from Ljbinstaprints. So there's a few of these large tags, and the mason jars are also from her as well. So I printed this on really sturdy cardstock. And then, like I said, this kit is from her as well. I stitched two of the pages together to make a pocket because these are one-sided, so I wanted to make pockets with them instead of leaving it blank. So there's a large one there. This is just a piece of quilt that I had left over, and then I just stamped blessing on it, added some little fabric and lace that I had left over, and a button, and it just has this little tag here. And then coffee dye paper with a sticker from the Simple Stories kit. This is also from Ljbinstaprints. I love the stenciling that she has here. This is just some paper from my stash, a fabric ruffle. This is the Simple Stories kit. I altered this flashcard with some of the stickers and die cuts from the Simple Stories kit. This is also from the Simple Stories kit here. Oops. And I'm going to send a lot of the cards and some stickers and die cuts that came with this collection with the journal for whoever purchased it. This is from a children's book, and it is a farm, some type of vintage farm book. It's so cute. Here's the other side. This is some wallpaper. I believe it's vintage. I got that from Katie. And then I stitched this calendar page from Dollar Tree. It is a little wrinkled, so you know it got a little wrinkled when I stitched it, but I just think it kind of adds to the look of the whole thing. I made pockets out of it. I flipped it up and stitched it and added some more of the lace from Dollar Tree. And then this is just some leftover paper that I stitched the cut aparts on, and some stickers from the paper. This is some packing paper. This is from Ljbinstaprints. It's a bag. This is a fabric flower that I just made from the Tim Holtz die, the tatted floral die. I didn't put anything in the bag because this thing was getting so stuffed. Some ledger. Here's an envelope that I added some fabric tape to, and then one of the large tags from Ljbinstaprints in there. I love that, and it says feed sack on it. I love her large tags. And then here's the other side of the envelope. I just added a couple of stickers. And then this is one of those postcards. It's a beer ad, but it's cute. I like it. It looks like they were gardening and they took a break to have some beer. Ugh, I hate beer personally. But this is from is it the same book or a different book? I don't remember if it's the same book, but I think it's a different book because, yeah, it's a different book because this one was really vintage, and I was afraid it would bend if I try to put it in there, but I really wanted to use it. So I just cut it, and this is part of the page as well, so I just put it on the side and just stitched around it real crazy. And then this is just some Tim Holtz collage paper in here a little bit, and then it's on one of those really large index cards so you can write on it. And then just a paper clip with some fabric on it. It's another ruffle. This is from one of my vintage cookbooks. Here's another pocket. Didn't put anything in these pockets because, like I said, they were getting really stuffed. Here is it's supposed to be on this side, but it doesn't matter. Tim Holtz flashcard, one of her little mason jars, and then this is a playing card that I believe I got from Katie as well. It's kind of like a vintage farm scene on there. Super cute. Oops, got a little tape right there, and then you can write a recipe there or journal on there. This is some vintage letterhead. This is from a children's book, Little Red Caboose, and Home on the Range. And there's the middle signature, and here's a few of the cut-aparts from the Simple Stories collection. And this is Tim Holtz wallpaper. I left the strings long in case you wanted to add something on there. Since I added the beads to the seam binding, I didn't think I wanted to add any more beads, so I just left it You can always cut it if you want. Here's another side of pocket, another large tags you can journal on. It's another ruffle. This is a altered guest check. I forgot to put something behind it, but I backed it with some cardstock, so it can be a tuck spot. And then this is a page from the same book. Again, it was really vintage. And as you can see, I mean, when I did tear it just to make it fit, and it was crumbling. So I just stitched it on here. I did go over it with some decoupage glue. Hopefully it'll last a little bit. So yeah, but it was so cute and I really wanted to use it. It's kind of big. There is a pocket back here. I think I put some tags in the other one, but this is the leftover wallpaper from Tim Holtz. So it is kind of big, so it doesn't fit all the way on the page, but it still fits inside the belly band, so you can journal on it. This is a double belly band, so that you know. There we go. And it fits through both. I love this Simple Stories paper. So proud of myself for using it up. Other side of the bag. Here's the other side of the calendar. I have another one of the large tags. It's cut apart. Another cut apart. And then there's the other side of that page. A Betty Crocker recipe card. It's a little card from the cut aparts. This is just a piece of the paper, and I made a little flip up so you can journal here. What I was thinking is, if you wanted to take one of the journal cards that I put in a stash, and you can, if you didn't want to write on here, you can write on one of the journal cards. And then this here, this is an altered paper clip, and I just have a seed packet, and this is a I think it's a seed packet, like if you're making your own. I don't even know. I bought these, I think from Katie, I think. And so you can write on it. And I just put this recipe card in it, so you can dress it up if you want. Do whatever you want to do with it. So this is another pocket that I didn't put anything in. Sorry if you hear my son gaming, and I don't think he realized that I am filming. So I apologize if you hear him. And another fabric ruffle. And then here's the back pocket. I just made the pocket up at the top. And there is one of the large recipe cards. And then this is a game piece. This is Alabama. This is a die cut from the Simple Stories paper. And there is the back. Really, really, really pretty paper. I love this paper. So that is this one. I'll probably list this one as, what am I going to list it as? I could list it by the number. Yeah, I'll list it by the number. Or maybe I'll just call this one Farming, because it has all like the farming things, and then the other one would be Rooster. Either or. I might do both, I don't know, but you'll be able to tell which one is which. All right, you guys, so I am going